to cook like candy. And today, oh, it's not me, it's Ty. It's time to cook like Ty.
That's right.
And today, hey Ty, what you making?
Hey y'all, what's up? I'm making Philly cheesesteak egg rolls and my, what is those string beans doing?
Oh,
I'm not cooking that.
We don't have no fries. So I'm going to deep fry some string. I'm going to do some fried green beans.
All right, y'all, let's get into it. So first things first, I'm going to cut this steak really, really tiny. So
what are all your ingredients for everybody who want to watch?
Y'all, we have this steak. When choosing the right steak,
okay,
you want to look for a thin, if it isn't already chopped, or get a pre-chopped steak. Some people use ribeye, I believe. All right, so I'm making them as tiny as possible. Some people already buy these pre-chopped. Again, like we said, this is a round steak. We use these for the pepper steaks. So instead of wasting it or refreezing it, why not put it to use? So if you can see, those are diced really tiny. Do as you please. You know, if you want big pieces, I just don't recommend it because you want it to fit in your roll. So I'm going to continue doing this. Once I'm finished, I'm going to start with my seasonal blend, which consists of onion, green pepper, red pepper, and parsley. I'm going to get that started in my skillet. I'm going to add in some mushrooms. This egg wash is going to be to fold and keep the egg rolls intact. I have my cheese to put inside the Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. I'm going to get that chopped. Using these two seasonings, I just think those are sufficient. I'm not trying to make this a salty meat because it's already an unhealthy dish, which we all know, but it's really good. So it's okay to have a cheat day. You just don't want to overdo it. And you still don't want the meat to be too salty. Again, I'm using provolone cheese, and my mom is going to use this Gouda. Show them the Gouda for her in that Kobe Jack and Monterey Jack blend for the cheese sauce. Mike, can you make that?
Yes, Ty, you already said I was.
So the cheese sauce we're going to be using the dip. My mom is going to show y'all that. Once this is all cut up, I will give y'all the final look at it, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
I'm just going to get these small as I can.
She thinks she's doing something.
Ma, show them my hair. Y'all, my mama did my hair.
Her hair is
show
so
them yours.
Cute. No.
Girl, yours fine.
It's okay.
See, just get it everywhere.
Get that steak down, girl. Okay, don't be too loud.
Alright, so I'm just slicing a few mushrooms, dicing them as small as I can because I don't want them too big. I really want them non-existent and to blend with the meat. I don't want anything to overpower the meat either, so I think I'm gonna just leave it. I'm gonna do one more. I don't want too many. My mom is a mushroom head.
Yes, I am.
I'm not. I like them, but not like that. They're still fungi.
Just chop them a little smaller. They'll disappear. And
So
the
I'm
meat.
gonna just leave it at that. I'm not gonna do any more. And this should be sufficient.
All right, what else you got to chop?
Alright, so before I even get to that, I'm gonna go ahead and season because this is everything that's gonna go in the skillet. So first I'm doing some basil, oregano, garlic, salt blend. Steak, Chicago steak blend, of course. I think this is just a perfect blend. Something very small. Not too many seasonings, but still very powerful. I'm just going to blend it all in together. Look at that, y'all. Now, that's grinded steak right there. And that's going to spread throughout them egg rolls. That's how you make a little, a lot. Okay, first things first, I'm putting a little oil. Not a lot. We're going to get it cracking with our seasonal blend.
You want to add your meat first because those are going to cook real fast.
Want it all cook at the same time?
Well, your meat takes longer to cook.
I'm going to cut this down.
You can do it like that.
Listen to your parents, kids.
You got that meat and mushrooms together. You just grab the whole cutting board and just slide it that way. It's cleaner.
Right now, I'm just letting this brown. About to add some Worcestershire. It's gonna give it that hit that it needs.
Add some more.
It smells so great, and I'm not being biased. I'm shocked myself. This is my first time making it. We all in this together. It smells amazing now. I'm just gonna let that. Y'all see how fast that cooked?
It get brown real fast, but now you're gonna reduce the heat and let it cook down. You can add your vegetables in there too now if you want. Cause you're gonna let it yeah. Cook slow because you gotta get it tender.
That smells like Fred and Jack's.
You do.
Guys, so everything's starting to cook together. You still need this meat to cook longer. So what I'm going to do, look, it's still so tough. So what I'm going to do is cover it, reduce the heat, and let it sweat. I will show you guys the outcome.
How long?
About 5 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Probably like 20.
Mom.
You gotta check on it, but it'll get real tender once it just sit there and simmer.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm about to do some fried green beans. They're still frozen, and that's okay. I just rinsed them off a little bit. Ty's not gonna eat any, so I'm only making a handful for myself. And I am going to batter these and fry these just like I would fry some chicken. So let me see. I'm going to use some cornstarch. Is this the new one? Nope, that one's open. I'm down on flour, so I got to go to get some flour. But oh, I got flour. Oh no, I don't. Okay, I'm gonna use a little flour, and I'm gonna create an egg wash. And then I'm going to use some panko because that's going to give me my crumbs. So I'm going to have this into an egg, this into a flour, into an egg wash, into a panko, and then I'm going to deep fry them. I whipped up an egg. I finally bought me some buttermilk so I can start making some homemade buttermilk. And then I'm going to proceed to fry these string bean things.
Alright, so now gonna unleash the beast. This is perfect. This is where you want it to be. So I'm gonna now allow it to steam. I'm adding a little water, a little at a time, y'all. I'm gonna stir that in.
Why you add the water?
So it can steam. I have now cut all heat off, and now I'm just gonna allow it to steam. Since the pan is already hot, you're gonna cover it and let that sweat cook. It's really cooked. Just get it down to where it's perfect.
You want it to get soft. Okay, that's what the water was for, to tenderize it a little when it's steaming.
Yep, and let that sit, and don't touch it until
my oil getting ready. I have my panko, my egg and buttermilk, and then I have my cornstarch and flour. I'm gonna drop some salt on these green beans and toss them a little bit. Then I'm going to dip them in the flour, dip them in the egg wash, dip them in the panko, and then deep fry them. But Ty should be you ready for your cheese to go into your steak?
You could go first.
Okay. Just a little salt on them because they don't have no flavor. And they're a little wet because I rinsed through them, and I want them to be a little wet so that when I do set them in this flour, that it can stick. So I kind of got a flour and cornstarch. And I'm using a paper plate. Yes, I am. So, bam. You're going to do it just like you would do chicken. Put it in that flour. Then you're going to drop it in that egg. Get that egg on there. Then you're gonna drop it in that panko, baby. You're gonna get that panko on it. You're gonna have a crunch from the panko and you're gonna have a crunch from the flour, okay? And I'm gonna do all of them like that. Once I get them done, I'm going to drop them in my grease to deep fry them. I'm gonna go ahead and let Ty finish fry her egg rolls first. But I got all of these soaking, and now I'm just going to panko them and get them in every crack. They're real sticky, so I'm trying to do it the neat way. But these I think are going to be really good. It's my first time making these, but what can you go wrong, right?
Some fresh provolone here. I'm just trying to cut it as thin as possible and keep it long. However, due to how it's made, it is breaky. You see that?
But you're going to put it in the heat so it's going to melt anyway, right?
Yeah, I just want to keep it
it's going to melt though, right?
Consistent as possible.
Why?
Because it's just going to be easier instead of having these little tiny flakes.
It's going to melt though, right?
This is what I like.
So you think
this
is going to... All right, girl. So Ty is preparing her cheese for her steak. I'm going to just go ahead and drop those green bean fries in that oil. And I'm going to let them brown up. And I will pull them out to see how we came out.
Alright, so I'm going to try this 2 ways. First, with just the cheese being in the egg roll and adding the meat and then adding the cheese. Just see which way and how it works. Alright. So you take it. Put everything in there if you can.
Oh, that's why you were slicing the cheese.
This is really small, but it'll work. Oh, guess what I forgot? Egg wash. Guys, with the egg wash, I just cracked 1 egg. I'm just going to take a little bit. I don't like it too eggy. Have to get some of that off.
So it didn't take no time for those to get golden brown. They look good too. So I'm going to let them rest real quick and drain from the oil. And Ty, you ready?
I'm just chopping the cheese and adding it to the meat just to let it melt within the meat. I turned on the stove back to low just so it can melt. So I'll let y'all know once that's done and we'll start stuffing the egg rolls.
Okay. So I'm just going to shred some more provolone in here now that other provolone that's I put in there is melting. Because it's a Philly cheese egg roll and we want it to be cheesy dog. Cheesy dog. So this is ready to get put into the, it's ready. I'm going to just shred a little more cheese in it and then Ty, you can go ahead and egg roll these. Same as how my other things got a crisp to them. Alright. I'm going to shred that cheese over there. Over this steak. Alright, Ty, so go ahead. You can start playing. You can turn it off. Go ahead and add some Gouda in here too. Because Ty decided she does not want to do a cheese sauce because it's a lot of cheese in here. So we're going to go ahead and shred this Gouda in here. And then she's going to stuff her egg rolls. We probably got to drain some of this oil out too before you fry them.
Alright, for starters, I'm just putting a tiny bit of shredded provolone and to start. And I'm grabbing a little bit of meat for my egg roll. I'm gonna add a little bit more, so we ain't scared of them. We like them a little thick. Alright, so envelope style. Bring in those sides.
Pull them tight. Don't be scared to tighten them.
Yeah, my egg wash, y'all. Remember, just 1 egg beaten. 1 beaten egg. And
there you go. Good egg roll. So what kind of sauce you want if we're not doing a cheese sauce?
We're going to do a ketchup and mayo mix.
Okay.
Yeah, I always forget the egg wash. Don't be like me.
Oh no, you sling an egg everywhere too. Don't be like her. Cooking like Tay, y'all. She ain't got a whole lot to say today. Ha ha! Why she so quiet? She concentrating.
All right, they're ready. And now we're going to drop them.
Whoa!
This is how your egg roll should look fresh out the grease. Those are the fried green beans. Once I cut them, I'm going to show y'all my finished product with the sauce. I'm just doing a mayo and ketchup sauce, so stay tuned. I'm keeping it real simple. 2 tablespoons of mayo, 1 tablespoon of ketchup, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay, so I put my mayo, ketchup, garlic powder. I'm gonna do a dash of lemon juice.
And what is this sauce?
Secret sauce for your, that's not so secret, but it's for your, it's a great dipping sauce. A lot of people put it on burgers. I mean, there's extra steps. Some people add relish to it. Like, you can do it however you like, but we're going to keep it simple. My mom said no relish, so.
Did you taste it yet?
Voila. I'm going to let it surprise me. The final presentation. Enjoy.
I think you did a really good job, Ty.
So did you, Mom.
Try this egg roll out. Bon appetit.